my online test review for Unit 1B, problem number 7, and this is Mrs. D again doing the same problem. I'm hoping that Mr. Nissim is getting a little bit different types of problems than I am, because I still got to find out what angle, this is my third time, I've got to figure this out, what angle corresponds to this point between 0 and 360, so I'm going to draw my coordinate plane again. I also have to let you know that there is a little negative right there that's in front of that square root of 3 over 2. Here is my coordinate plane, and I remember all students take calculus. I look at this point and I know cosine is x and sine is y. I hope we are getting this because this is the third time we've done it. And again, cosine x, sine y, and I see that both of these are negative. And I know that the only place that both of these are negative is where my x's are negative and where my y is negative. So I have to be here, which would be in my third quadrant, or I could see that cosine and sine in these two quadrants are both positive. So when I look at between these two positive, my sine is positive and my cosine is positive. Up here in my first quadrant, all is positive. So since both my sine and cosine are negative, I'm going to be in the only possible place I can be when cosine and sine are both negative, in the third quadrant. And hopefully you see a few different ways where you can tell that. So here I am, I'm looking at this angle and I see that it's 1/2. I know that the sine of theta, when it is equal to 1/2, I know it's 30 degrees. Again, I could put this in my calculator if I do the inverse sine of 1/2. Again, that would be second sine when I go in my calculator and I put in a 1/2, I could do 30 degrees. But if this is on the non-calculator portion of your test, then you just kind of have to know this or look at your unit circle to see that. All right, now I'm in my third quadrant though, so I know it can't be 30 degrees, but I know in my third quadrant I'm going to have to take 180 degrees and I'm going to have to add 30 degrees. So then I would see that my theta is equal to 210 degrees, and that would be my answer. Theta is 210 degrees.